If you're looking to throw yourself into the world of vintage and don't know where to start, here is my step-by-step guide to threading a sewing machine with my workshop seamstress, Charlotte.
Okay, so first of all, we need to thread our bobbin. This is the bobbin, and it's the tool that goes underneath the machine, and that creates our looping stitch. So we've got our bobbin, and we place it onto the bobbin reel up here on the machine, and we've got our thread. We're going to use a red thread. We place it onto the spool holder on the side, and you have to, when you're threading your bobbin, you take your thread in a figure of 8 around this little tension button, which basically will hold your thread in place whilst it's threading onto the bobbin. So I'm just going to do a few times around so it catches. And then on my machine, it's just got a little switch, which if you flick it, it will start threading the bobbin, and then if you switch it off, it will stop. So snip the thread, and then your bobbin is ready. So you place the bobbin into the bobbin holder, and you take the thread, and there's a gap around the edge of the bobbin holder, and you place your thread into it and up through the hole in the middle, so that then you can pull your thread out of your bobbin. So your bobbin case then goes in under your machine. So I'm going to place mine in, and the little foot that sticks up needs to go face upwards. So you can feel around with your fingers, you can hear it click. So your bobbin's in place and ready. So we start again with our spool on our holder, and the first place we go is we go underneath this little hook here at the back. So you come down, and then you come underneath, and then up, and then in here is a little hook. All modern machines will guide your thread around that hook. You don't have to sit there trying to hook it round. So then we just follow the thread down the face of the machine, and then behind these 2 guides, which basically guide your thread in a straight line. On my machine, it's front to back. On some machines, you would thread from right to left. So you do this by holding on to your thread at the top, and you wind the wheel with your hand manually, and if you pull the thread that you're holding on to, it will pull up the bobbin thread, so you've got them both together. So we're ready to go. So basically, just to test that it's all been threaded up properly, you just want to take a piece of scrap material, put the foot down onto your fabric, press the electric foot at the bottom, and we're just going to do a running stitch. And we'll just pull it out, snip the threads, and that you can see that you've threaded up your machine correctly, because your top thread and your bottom thread are catching. And a really good way to test this is also to pull open the fabric and just make sure that that's nice and tight. If it was loose, then you'd probably need to start adjusting the tension, but we've got a good stitch to start sewing with.
Now you can thread a sewing machine. Click here to find out how to shorten a hem. Or to see all of the videos from the workshop in a playlist, click here. Or head over to 4OD to watch full episodes of This Old Thing with me, Dawn Porter.